Hello boys and girls, welcome back to the library. We're going to be doing arts and crafts, and today is butterfly making day. We're going to use coffee filters and clothespins. I'll be using a pipe cleaner. You can see they come in different colors, really any color will do. And then I've got a little magnetic strip here. So that way you can stick it on your refrigerator or a filing cabinet or something else that's magnetic. And I put the little magnetic strip on the back. Here's what I did. I took my coffee filter, and to make it colorful like a butterfly's wings, I used some watercolor paints. You can also use watercolor markers. Either one works fine, so whichever you have at home will work. And you just need a little bit of water. I actually saved my mushroom container. Rather than tossing it out, it's great to reuse it for crafts. Sometimes I put crayons in it or glue water. I'm going to start with my orange, and I'm just going to paint lightly all the way around the rim. And then I'm going to use another color on the inside. And of course, you can make yours look however you want. You can paint it any way you want to. You can leave some white in between. Add colors together. I might do a little bit of pink in the middle. And then maybe I'll put some blue, kind of a little blue-green in the very center. Now it's really wet right now, so I'm going to set it aside so that it can dry. And I need to do 2 of those. I need to make 2 for my butterfly. But I'm going to show you how I'll do it with ones that I made before that I've already painted and they've dried, just so we can move on to the next step. I did a blue-green one, I did another pink and orange. So I'm going to fold them in half, just like that. Now I've got 2 semicircles. Those are going to be my wings on my butterfly. Now I'm going to take the straight side, and I'm going to take the other straight side and put them on the outer edge. You can see the little curved edges are together. I'm going to just put them together like that and take my clothespin, and I'm going to bunch them up just a little bit in the middle, and it makes the points stick out like wings. See there? So now I'm going to take my clothespin and just pinch it right in the middle, and that holds the wings of the butterfly. Now, in order to make it stick, I will put some magnetic strip on the back. This is like a sticker, so it actually will just adhere to the back of the clothespin. But if you don't have this, you might be getting advertisements in the mail that are magnetic, those little signs or business cards. You can cut these easily with scissors because they're very thin, and you can just cut a strip and use your glue and glue it to the back of your clothespin butterfly. So I'm going to stick that right on the back. Like I said, it's like a sticker. And there it is, and I have to really push it on. Since it's been rolled up, it wants to roll back up again. The last thing I need is my pipe cleaner, because the pipe cleaner is going to be the antenna on my butterfly. You have long ones usually like this. They come pretty long, so you just need to cut off a tiny piece, maybe 3 or 4 inches long, and fold it up like that. And if you want to, you can kind of bend the very tips. That makes it kind of cute. And then just open up the clothespin and stick that in there. My magnet came off. I think it's getting where it's not real sticky, so I may have to use some glue later, but maybe not. Maybe if I put something heavy on it and let it stick just to it for a while, weight it down, that might help it to stay on. So there's my clothespin butterfly. You can also use markers when you're decorating your wings. Markers work just fine. I think I'm going to use a light green. And this way, you don't have to wait for it to dry. It's ready to put into the clothespins right when you finish coloring it. So I'm going to go all the way around with my green. And then maybe I'll mix another color right in with the green. Now, did you know that a caterpillar that becomes a butterfly forms a chrysalis around itself to turn it into a butterfly? But if it's going to become a moth, that's a cocoon that it creates around itself. So whenever you see a cocoon, that will become a moth, and if you see a chrysalis, that'll become a butterfly. Moths come out at night, they're nocturnal, and butterflies are out during the day. I think I'll put a little yellow in the middle. And I'll need to have 2 to make my next butterfly. Let me show you some books. If you want to learn some more about butterflies and moths and chrysalises and caterpillars, come to the library. This one is Butterfly Counting by Jerry Pallotta, and it not only has counting, but you'd learn a lot of different facts about butterflies. And not only that, he's got different languages in here. At the bottom of each page, he tells you how to say the butterfly or the moth in some different language, Chinese, Hebrew, Spanish, German. So you learn how to say butterfly in a lot of different languages by the time you end the book. And this one is one of our Vox books. It actually will read to you. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it from where you are, but let me turn it up. This one is Insects Up Close. And there are lots of pretty pictures. This one tells you all kinds of information. It's by Patrick Parrish. It tells you what moths are and a moth's life cycle. It gives you all kinds of information about the caterpillar becoming a moth, and it even has a little glossary in the back to teach you a little bit more about the words he's using in the book. Look at the bright colors here. There are some of the caterpillars. This is a beautiful book, and it's fun to listen to. We also have Caterpillar and Bean by Martin Jenkins, a first science storybook. This is actually a nonfiction book, and it'll give you a lot of information, and it reads like a story. It has really cute pictures. And one more, this one says Butterflies Up Close. And this one is written by Greg Fyers. And I really like this one because not only is it giving you all kinds of information, but the photographs are so detailed. Here's a picture of a butterfly's eye. I never knew it. It had an eye that looked like this. It's got little spots on it. And it also shows you the tongue that the butterfly uses to suck nectar out of the flowers. They don't actually chew. They don't have teeth and jaws. They have a tongue like a straw that rolls back up, and it curls up under their face when they're not sucking the nectar. But he talks all about that. Let me see if it tells what it's called. Oh yeah, they drink out of something called a proboscis, and there's a really good picture of that curled up tongue. So you might learn some new words, and you might see some really cool pictures in some of these books if you come to the library. We're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and again I'll be doing story time on Thursdays in the parks around Temple Terrace, 10:30 on Thursdays. Hope I see you there. Bye-bye.